many of us like the idea of Jesus. We just don't like the words of Jesus. And so what we do as Americans is we've created what I've called an American Jesus. Here's the problem. It looks like a little bit of a reflection of Jesus. It ain't Jesus. And so what we want in America is this vibe of Jesus that we get to edit. But when we come to the words of Jesus, we don't like that. And I want you to ask yourself, which Jesus is more like the one you follow? The American Jesus is inspirational. He's never inconvenient. But you read his word, it's very inconvenient. He's comforting, never confrontational. That doesn't sound like the Jesus I'm reading about. It sounds like the one I hear talked about, sometimes in this lobby, sometimes in communication in the community, sometimes online. He's full of grace, but suspiciously short on commands. So I wrote down that Jesus has a brand, but not a voice. So he's got a podcast. He's got a merch line. You can probably catch his vibe. Here's the vibe. I want you to be happy. I want you to follow your heart. I want you to feel good. There's no room for what he actually says in his word. Love your enemies, deny yourself, forgive 70 times 7, take up a cross. Jesus likes the cross as long as it's jewelry, the American Jesus. And he'll sell it to you. And it can be on your posters and hung up in your churches as long as it's only about forgiveness and not about obedience. Because the Jesus of the word says, if you love me, you'll keep my commands. Whoever wants to be my disciple will deny themselves. The American Jesus says that sounds legalistic, but listen to this about the cross. It's a way of life, a call to die, a daily surrender. That's according to the Jesus of the word. The Jesus of America always agrees with you, even when you've just learned something about you. You get a new enlightenment. And look that, Jesus is already there. You've got a new political tribe. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Jesus already affirmed you in that. The Jesus of America is highly agreeable. That's not the Jesus you read in the Bible. I'm sorry. He's the one who calls the shots. And if you're going to be anchored to his word is authoritative. That's how you know if you've received it. Because if you're editing it, you haven't received it. That's the difference between knowing and receiving.